Okay, hi everybody, it's me, Bonkai922 yet again. Um, time for another strict anime series review. Now, there's not going to be that many more. Aside from the one I'm about to do now, there's probably only going to be one, two. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's probably going to be only. I'm trying to think now. One, two, possibly three more Amisus reviews. One being Markin, Schwartzman Markin, aside from this one. Also Konosuba maybe, and uh, Dagaishi, which I don't think is over yet. Yeah. So those are like the other ones that are coming up. This one, Grimgar, of Fantasy and Ash. This one was really good. I might be inclined to give this a 9. Yeah, a 9 out of 10. This was done very well. Very well. Basically, when hero awakens, he is in the dark, surrounded by people like himself, and have no memory of where they came from or how they got there. As the darkness fades, a fantastic new world called Grimgar appears before them, and the adventure begins. This is basically the fantasy genre taken to a new level. Because this is not like, surround line, or any of that shit. This is actually real. This is actually happening. They're in a world with mystical beasts like ogres and goblins, and there's even this. In the end of the series, they fight this beast called a kobold. It looks like a werewolf, but yeah, this was a great series. It reminded me, not in the aspect of comparing this to another series, because the other series that's compared to this is a completely different one. The feeling I got from this series was a Gurren Lagann feel. And I don't want to tell you why, because then I'm spoiling a shit ton of fucking shit, and I don't want to do that. You'll get the gist why I say that when you actually see the series. But it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Oh, by the way, best girl, Mary. She's the best girl. You don't see her in there. This blue haired girl. She, at some point during the time when she's introduced, she calls Haru Hal out of nowhere. Like, where did that come from? Because I'm looking at his name, and how did you get Hal from? I guess H-A, and then she added it out. Well, anyway, she's best girl. No question. No offense to Yumi, but she's best girl. And just the whole concept, and how they had to go day by day just to go and attack creatures and get money and pay for food, and the whole concept. It was real. It was in your face real. There was no gimmick of sword, no, none of that. There was no game. This is actually happening in their lives. And there were many consequences along the way, and so on and so forth. And I give it a 9 out of 10 because, just the characters and the story and what happens in the story, it all fitting in perfectly. It did a great job fitting it in perfectly with this kind of fantasy element. And I might as well say it, not telling you, prepare yourself. There's death in this. There's real death in this. And it gets to you, man. Really gets to you. And I think that as a whole, 9 out of 10 is not far fetched. No, I really don't think so. I don't think so. It's a genuine show. It's a genuine for this fantasy element. It's pretty damn fucking good. And if you got time to watch a 12 episode series, watch this one. This one was just as good as any of the others that came out in the winter season, if anything better. Because you know what's funny when you think about it? This show and Konosuba were similar in a way. The only difference is Konosuba was a joke. It was supposed to be funny. It was a comedy, and this was more serious. And I just love the fuck out of this show. And it's like once you get to a certain point, you're like, oh shit, it just got real. It just gets real in your face. Um, and I think that's one of the reasons why this show um takes the cake. Yeah, it definitely gets a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. Comment section below. Tell me what you guys think about this show. I personally love the fuck out of it. I thought it was done very well. Season two, I'm not sure if they'll do a season two because at this point it's like really there's really nothing to state at the end with the ending. The ending was pretty self-explanatory, but they could continue it. But like, what would be the point of that? You know. But I thought it was done well. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Bonkai 922, 9 out of 10 for this. Next up, oh, Gundam. I've been hearing some things with the final episode. It's coming back in the fall. I can only imagine where they're gonna go with this. So yeah, I'm Bonkai 922. Go check out Grimgar. Go check it out. The characters are very good. They're pretty damn good. I found them to be very good. All right, I'll see you guys later.